meditating like a soldier. Like, tell me what I gotta do to make you mine for a lifetime.
Hi guys, it's me, Alexis here. Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to talk about my least favorite products of 2017. I just filmed my favorites. I'm gonna do my least favorites. These are not products that I hate. Some of them I hate, but some of them are just kind of underwhelming to me. I wanted more and didn't get what I really wanted out of it. That's why some of them are included. If you like these products, if they work for you, that's good. I'm glad you like them. But these are products that I just really wasn't here for and I didn't like during this year. So yeah, don't take it offense. Enough with the disclaimers, let's get started. So the first product I'm going to talk about that's like my least favorite product of the year would be the Milani 2-in-1 Foundation and Concealer. I am in the color 12 Spice Almond, and this is the absolute worst foundation. I honestly can't take it. First of all, the first mistake is that it's gray, okay? I feel like I'm more of like a golden undertone, and this is definitely like, that's like gray. You see, once you start blending this sucker in and it dries down, it gives you this gray undertone, and it's so ugly and ashy, and it just looks like I'm about to die, like I'm dehydrated or something. I just look gray and I don't like it. I also don't like how it smells. It's I don't know what the smell is, okay, but it reminds me of when my niece would eat oatmeal and she would eat apples and cinnamon. It reminds me of that oatmeal kind of smell, and I don't like that smell. Now, what I can say about this, that it is medium to full coverage. I like that about it. I like that it is long wearing, and it's not really lightweight. I do feel like I'm wearing foundation when I wear this foundation. So yeah, it's just a big no for me, and it was probably the worst foundation I've ever tried. I wore it in 2 videos, and I had to film the whole video over because I looked like I was like I was a goblin, or it just looked, no. So this foundation was very underwhelming, and I do not like it at all. Next, going with like the face product, I have some concealers. I have the AOA Wonder Coverage Concealer that you can get from Shop Miss A. These are only $1, so I can't really be mad at these concealers. I absolutely love how they look when they conceal my eyebrows. My brows look snatched, okay? They look beautiful. But the problem is that they do not blend. I'm gonna swatch it right here. I have the color Toffee, Suede, and Cafe. Coverage, beautiful. Blendability, trash, okay? I cannot with how they blend. It's just, look at this. It's so, even now, it's just hard to blend, and it's still soft, and it's really hard to blend. These are only $1, so you can't be too upset with them because they're only $1, but at the same time, they had me out here looking scary, okay? My eyebrows, like I said, I got dragged so much when I wore these on to conceal my brows and conceal my under eyes. I'll try to include some pictures or some videos of how my eyebrows looked or how my under eyes looked. It just looked really, really bad. And one of my least favorite products of 2017, these concealers. Okay, so next we'll go into palettes, because I think that's what you guys are probably interested the most in. So this palette is not like a bad palette. I don't hate it. I just was underwhelmed with it. It is the Juvias Place Zulu palette. I feel like especially the first row of colors are just disappointing. This yellow color looks so beautiful in the pan, but when you swatch it, just is like yuck. And all of them are like that too. They're really dry feeling. They don't feel as soft as Juvia's Place normal mattes do. And it's really the mattes in this palette that I have an issue with. The shimmers, bomb. Juvia's Place can do a shimmer in their sleep, okay? But the mattes, it's just not there for me. Do you see that? And that quality is just like, ugh, I don't know. Like I said, it's not a bad palette, but compared to Juvia's Place's other palettes, this one is very lackluster. And I don't know, I really didn't like this palette. Got this, I loved it, and then I started using it more. Other people also had the same problem that I had with this palette, is that it just doesn't live up to like her siblings. Like, she was kind of, I don't know, she was made with a good heart, but she did not come out the way she made. I used this orange one day and I had to probably dip in 6 or 7 times to get it to look anything. But yeah, not a bad palette. It's only $17, but compared to Juvia's Place's other palettes, she wasn't really there for me. I wasn't really here for her. Next palette I have, maybe might get me cussed out, but it is the Laura Lee Los Angeles palette. I know I might get some of her fans cuss me out like it did in my review video, but this palette is just a mess, okay? I was extremely underwhelmed with this palette. Each time I look at it, I think it's so pretty and it's so girly. Each time I open it, I feel like the Sweet 16 theme song should play. Sweet 16. God, this is just a mess. Oh God, I could legit go on for days talking about how disappointing this palette was. For me, it was $40. I think that's really where it threw me, because it's like, it's expensive, you know? $40 is not cheap for me, at least. And then and because of the way I was born, the skin tone that I have, the first 4 colors look like crap on me. Okie dokie, girl, please. Girl, please. That's white, okay? And then Scatterbrain. Scatterbrain looks so bad on a brush. It just is. On a brush, that color is everywhere. On my lid, it's just these glitter chunks that don't work. Now, Bomb Diggity, I could deal with Bomb Diggity. I use it as like a color to set my concealer with, but Cray Cray is so dry, so lackluster. The colors to me aren't even that pigmented, to be real with you. There's some people who love this palette, okay? I've seen it get great reviews, but people who also gave great reviews deleted their review too. So this palette was a huge disappointment of 2017. I got it because, and I had people comment saying that you only bought this not to like it. Nobody spends $40 to not like something. You spend, especially when you can't return it, you don't know. And if you watch my answer hauls, I don't buy nothing, okay? I'm really like, if I don't need it, I don't need it. But I bought this because I love purple kind of colors, okay? I love those. So I was like, okay, I would like it. Let's see. It's her first go. Let's just see if it's really that bad. And I could say it was. It's just not worth $40. And I don't care if the shadows themselves are $4 or whatever calculation or how the formula, I don't give a flip. Yeah, one thing I can't say about this palette is that these shimmers though, they are beautiful, okay? Especially Quirky, that one is beautiful, okay? She does put the thing on the shimmers, but the mattes, no. And that's why it's not my least favorite palette, but I find whenever I use it, I have to force myself to use it. I have to pull it out and be like, get your money's worth, Alexis. That's what I have to do. And that's not a good sign when you have to have a palette that you have to like force yourself to use it just to get your money's worth. Next, going into eyeshadow palettes. Now this one is not underwhelming. This one I hate. I can say I hate this palette easily. It is the Colourpop You Had Me at Hello palette. Besides the mirror, this palette is garbage. I feel like they just put some random colors together and said, here, buy it. And I bought it and I hate it. I've used it a total of 3 times. The first time I didn't like it. Second time I didn't like it. The third time I was like, yep, it's not me. It's the palette. I absolutely hate it. The colors are so muddy. Especially this brown, this purple, that orange, all the mattes in here, just a muddy mess blended together. I've used the colors with other colors, they still come out muddy. I don't know what is with this palette. I don't know what the formula is different here. The shimmers are fine, but the mattes here are just a mess, and I just don't like it at all. They're pigmented, yes, they do have pigment, but the issue that I have is that blended together, they just look oh, it looks so atrocious. I watched other videos and people didn't really have an issue with it. I was kind of the only one who didn't really like it. And if you watch my first video of it, you could really see that it was ugly. I looked like I got punched in the eye. And I tried to use it without the purple, with the brown. The brown didn't work. I tried to use those colors, just the combo together. It's probably the worst Colourpop palette they've ever came out with. And I love Colourpop palettes, but this one was just, no. No. This part is the mirror, but everything else, God, it's just, oh Lord, let's go on to something else. Okay, the last palette that I have to talk about is the Morphe 25A palette. 637 shades of brown. I mean, come on. They're pigmented, but compared to the Jaclyn Hill palette, the quality is just different. And I really can see it and notice it now. It's weird how you could see it. I had the 25B, but I ended up giving that away. I just don't use this one. I couldn't even get this one off my hands because I just don't like it. The mattes feel really dry. They don't really blend that easily to me. I feel like I have to put a little bit more work in to get them blended. Like I said, I don't really hate this palette. I just am underwhelmed, especially after coming from, especially when you have the Jaclyn Hill palette. Look at these colors. The colors even look like trash. I'm gonna declutter video, like that should be up next week, and I'm 102% sure that I'm gonna be giving this away to somebody that can actually use it because it's just collecting dust. I gave away the other one already because I wasn't using it, and I couldn't get this one away to my friends or anybody in my family. So I'm gonna get this away soon because I just don't like the Morphe palettes anymore. I feel like when I first got this, I loved it. I thought it was great. But once you try other palettes and try the Jaclyn Hill one and try different brands, this one is kind of like, it's not hitting on anything. And that's just what it is to me. The next product that I have, I could definitely say that I wasn't underwhelmed. I just straight don't like it. And these are the Colourpop Super Nova eyeshadows, okay? My original review, I loved it. I thought it was beautiful. I liked it. And by the end of the video, if you watch all the way to the end, you would see that I think removing my eyelid. I don't know what I was doing, but I used a brush and I brushed the Supernova thing and I brushed it off my eyelid. It just completely went off. But these do not last. They crumble throughout the day. I only wore the color Firecracker during the day, and by like, I wore it at 10, by maybe like 12 o'clock, I was having like patches, and it was, they're really, really pretty. They feel wet. They look gorgeous. Firecracker does. But Dragon though, on my eyelid was hard as heck to apply. I haven't worn these since I did the video on them, and I feel really bad because I liked it in the video, but upon further review, they're not that great. They're flaky. They don't last that long. They're very underwhelming because I was so excited for these, like a cheap dupe to these Stila ones. I thought I was hitting on something. I thought it was gonna be the dupes of the year, and they were the flops of the year in my opinion. I really couldn't get with them. Yeah, I just don't really like these, and I don't see myself buying any more of these. Maybe the colors are different and each one varies. I don't know, but I don't like these. The next product I hate, I can say I hate it. It's not underwhelming, it's straight trash. It is the NYX Cream Highlight and Contour Palette in the color Deep. When I say, this is just muddy on your girl, okay? Oh, it is, look at that. It looks terrible. It's hard to blend. It's rough feeling. It feels gritty. This could easily be the worst product I've ever tried, ever. Like, oh, and then let's try to like blend. I'm trying to like blend it out how, like here's a brush that I could blend it with. Who would want that on their face? Like, who would want that big dark patch? Not I. not me, okay? And I could have returned this, but I ended up giving it like 2 chances, and by that time I just ended up just keeping it. I normally return things. I don't play and keep things around. So yeah, I just have that. Other thing I hated that I do not have here today because I returned it. It is the Huda Beauty Desert Dust palette. I have the warm brown palette just so I could hold something in my hand, but I have the Desert Dust palette. I have it on the screen here. Boy, that palette was a mess for me. For $70 that I paid for it, I was so disappointed, okay? It was very underwhelming to me, very overpriced. It could have easily been priced at $42 and would have been great, but at the $70 price point, I'm just not willing to go an extra mile to make something work. Especially if I'm paying the high-end price tag for it. It should already come ready to go, okay? And that's the issue that I had. I feel like I had to put more work in than I would have to put in a drugstore palette. So I had to let that one go. That definitely deserves some attention in this video because I didn't like that, and I returned it because $70. I'm not gonna just keep a $70 palette in my collection and not use it. Like, no, I returned that and got my money back. But I do like the warm browns one. I love her mattes. I just hate those shimmers, and I hate the price point of those eyeshadows. These are fine. So next, I actually hate this mascara. Is the Wet n Wild Lash Renegade mascara. I got this for free during their buy Wet n Wild product, you get a free gift. I see why this was a free gift. Here's the wand, okay? And I am not a makeup like guru. I'm a simple person who wears makeup, and I don't get this, okay? Whenever I used it, I would use it like this, and I will always get a little bit on my nose. Then I used the tip of it, which all it did was clump my lashes together and make them look like a mess. So the wand here is the issue. The formula is clumpy, but the wand is really where I had the problem. I'm like, who designed this? What was the idea behind this? I'm gonna declare this as soon as I can do the video. Next, I have highlighters. I have 3 highlighters to show you guys. Okay, this one I hate. I hate this one. It is the e.l.f. highlighter in the color Apricot Glow. No pigment whatsoever. Okay, let's really get in there, okay? That's it. And that's after digging for 6 years. And then on a brush, let me get a brush out for you guys, because on a brush, that's a whole other sad story, okay? You see me, I'm going in right now, okay? Read some like reviews saying that you should wet it first and apply it with a tampered brush and pat it. I'm not doing all that. I'm not doing all that. I'm not about to do all that for a highlighter. If it doesn't show up on a brush, I feel like you shouldn't have to go through the beyond and further beyond to get something to work. So I just said no, and I haven't used it since then. I hate it. Can't wait to get rid of this. This one I don't hate at all. I don't like it. I don't really use it. It's pretty. I have been forcing myself to use it more, and sometimes I like it, and other days I don't like it. I find that it looks the best when I wear it with the Wet n Wild foundation, but other than that, it doesn't do much. It's the Wet n Wild highlighter in the color Crown of my Canopy. I don't know. I like it. Some days I don't. Some days I think it's pretty. Some days I think it's like powdery. It is pigmented. It feels soft. Really pigmented. It's just like on my skin, some days it looks really powdery, and then some days it looks great. It's just a hit or miss kind of thing to me, and that's why I don't hate it. I just kind of don't like it. I feel like it's too inconsistent for me. I always have mixed feelings about it, so I don't know. I wanted to include it because I don't really like it. It was a product that I've tried during 2017 that I just wasn't here for that much, and I haven't repurchased any more Wet n Wild highlighters after this one either. Now the last highlighter that I have, it's a beautiful highlighter. I love it. I just don't wear it. It is the Fenty Beauty Trophy Wife highlighter. A lot of people say they still wear it to this day. They love it. I really haven't seen many people use it, but some people say they do use it every day. It's not every day for me, okay? I'm into more rose gold kind of highlighters. That's why I like Mescal Mule. But this pure gold, I'm not really here for it. Really pigmented, really pretty, like super pigmented, but it is full of glitter. And if you like blend it how you would a highlight, that's how it looks. It looks like, ooh, it's beautiful, like for videos and like for photos or whatever, but in my daily life, that is way too much. I have a dupe for it. It's the AliExpress one it's a gold highlight, but it's more of a muted gold and it blends better in my opinion, and it looks more like a realistic gold highlight compared to Fenty. Fenty is beautiful. It's extra. It's something that if you were Rihanna and you were going on stage, you would put this on, but I'm Alexis and I'm going to Walmart, so I don't need a gold highlighter. Especially like that looks like that. So that's why I don't like it. It's just nothing wrong with the brand or the quality. It's just me personally, I'm not really interested in it. I do have it. I didn't return it because I wanted to keep it to say that I did purchase it. I'm not going to get rid of this anytime soon because I paid 34 bucks for it, and I wanted to say I have it. You know, maybe for like when I need to use it, I can have it to use, but it's pretty untouched since the video I filmed for it. I forgot that I have another highlighter to show you guys because this highlighter is always forgotten. The Kylie Kylighter. This highlighter is garbage. Like, I felt like everybody when it first came out was like, oh, the new Kylie Kylighters, it's pretty, it's blinding, it's beautiful. And then like March came and then nobody cared anymore. And I bought this and I never really use it. I was using it when it first came out because I'm like, I'm getting my money's worth for this because I pay I think $22 for it. And it's not pigmented really. Look how sheer that is. You have to really get in there to get it to show up. And even then, you see how much I'm really going in here? And that's it. Very sheer, very natural. If you're into the natural highlight, this is great. When I do my simple face where I'm not wearing anything but mascara and eyebrows, I go for this highlighter. But it's definitely not something I would recommend to anybody who likes a good highlight. They like something simple. This will be the thing. I talk about all Kylie products. They're so hyped and everybody loves them when they do the first impression reviews and they say, oh, the new Kylie blase, the new Kylie blush, the new ultra glows, they're beautiful, and then 2 months later they're on to the next thing. This is not, so Kylie products to me are not long-standing products that people continue to use and say, oh, this is my favorite product ever, I can't live without it. I feel like her brand is not that brand, especially for her prices. This is not the brand. So I haven't bought anything from Kylie Cosmetics since February, and you guys see why. So next I have some lip products to show you guys that are just underwhelming to me. The first one I have is the Dose of Colors lip gloss in the color Sunshine Kisses. This gloss, ooh, it's so pigmented, okay? Super pigmented for a gloss. The color is pretty as well. It's kind of like a peachy kind of color to me. I love the tube of it. I think the tube is really, really cute. I love the wand. I love everything about it except the actual lipstick. I wore this a total of 3 times. The first time I got it, I tried it out. Hated it. Second time I got it, I wore it with no lipstick. Hated it. Third time I wore it just by itself just to see if it was the lipstick, and it was. Boy, is this thing sticky. Oh, my lips be like that. My hair gets caught in it, I'm done. The day is over because I'm like this the whole time. And no, I got this for like I think $12. I can't remember. I got it from a different website, not from Dose of Colors website, so I got it with discounted. But it's oh, didn't really care for that. The next one I have is from NYX. It is the NYX Lingerie in the color Teddy. Look how pretty that color is. It's so pigmented. It's so pretty. The wand is really easy to use, but the color is so drying. It's not supposed to be a drying lipstick. I find that it's very heavy. Like, I feel like my lips, I can feel it on my lip. That's how it feels. And I find that it's really, really drying, really, really crusty. I just don't, I don't know, I don't like it. Which brings me into my last lipsticks that I have to show you guys. My Colourpop lipsticks. I am wearing the color Beeper right now on my lips, just so I can show you guys how crusty. Look at that. They're so crusty. They're ultra matte lips. My least favorite Colourpop products, easily. I can say that I hate these. Okay, I can say that because I've tried them over and over and over to get these to look like something, and each time I use it, man, I swear I hate it more than I did before. Whew, Lord. Pretty colors, but if I wanted to feel like my lips are about to crumble and fall off, I'm gonna go for these. And I don't want that feeling. It's just, I don't know. It's not how I like my lips to feel. It's a pretty color. It looks great on me right now, I guess you could say, but it's so crusty. And oh, and it does last all day. I don't have to worry about it moving. I could eat a pizza, I could drink something soda, and it will stay there. But for as like how they feel, I hate them. I have been wearing matte lipsticks lately because I have aligners in, and lipstick tends to get in my eyeliner, so it's been easier for me to just wear matte liquid lipsticks. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed my least favorite products of 2017. Let me know some of your least favorite products of the year, or products that you hate, or products that you were just underwhelmed with. Like, you got them and you're just kind of like, oh, I didn't need this, or oh, I thought it was gonna be better, you know? Let me know. I'd love to hear some of your products. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.